Yeah, I'm Jared Vogt. I'm 29 years old. I was born June 23rd of 1985, and I have cystic fibrosis.
Cystic fibrosis is an inherited disease, and the disease is due to absence of a regulator protein called CFTR, and that regulates the functions of the exocrine glands in the body. And the disease affects different systems of the body. It affects the pancreas, which is the main gland which produces the digestive enzymes and the insulin. It affects the lungs, it affects the digestive tract, it affects the liver, it affects the skin. Any part of the body which has exocrine gland, it affects it.
Well, cystic fibrosis affects the pancreas, so it cannot produce enough pancreatic enzymes. So that in that case, it causes poor weight gain. Like I could eat a whole meal and I could lose it just as easily. In just 4 hours, I could get real hungry again.
The glands are blocked and the pancreas cannot secrete enzymes to digest the food. So when he eats, basically the food just goes through him. And not very much of the protein and the nutrients are absorbed to his body. He can't digest fat, and so he's very skinny. And I think today he's like 5'10" and weighs 125 pounds. Very skinny.
Well, it has kept me from doing a lot of things that I could do. Like I'm not able to run long distances because of limited respiratory abilities. I cannot breathe easily. That's why I've never played sports. I get tired real easily and I cough all the time. Even when I'm in public, it's hard to keep from coughing. And there are times when I have cough attacks so severe, people would think I'm just a real sick person being around. It makes people want to talk to you differently, saying, why are you up here? Why do you got this kind of job? As well as that, the cystic fibrosis, it really does affect you. It affects how people treat you sometimes also.
I'm a parent of 2 children with cystic fibrosis. I've had 2 boys that were born with it. Nicholas was my first son, born in 1979. After the first month, he didn't gain any weight. They told me that Nicholas had cystic fibrosis. And at 6 months old, Nicholas passed away. Fast forward 6 years, I have my second son, Jared. Normal pregnancy. And when it came time to deliver him, the doctors found a problem and thought he was breech. So they went in and did an emergency C-section on his mother, and Jared was born hydrocephalic. In other words, he had a large head. About a week after he's in the hospital, since my first son died of cystic fibrosis, they thought they better test Jared for it as well. And he had it.
I take a lot of medication. I take four breathing treatments, 1 inhaler, and about about almost 10 pill medications. Well, the nebulizer is a portable device that you plug into the air compressor, which is this. And then what you do is you unscrew the nebulizer and put this little vial in it. This is tobramycin, and this is used for fighting Pseudomonas. The vest beats me real hard. It makes the lungs force the phlegm upward. And a lot does come out. It really does get the job done. I currently take 11 medications plus digestive enzymes, the Creon, and I also take the vitamin supplements, but I am currently on 11 medications.
If it wasn't for all these medicines, Jared would have died a long time ago. Jared's pretty much kicked everything so far, but he's come close. He's been in the hospital a lot of times with pneumonia, and he's come close to death several times, but he's always bounced back.
The first time I was in the hospital for pneumonia was in 1986. How do I know that? Because of a videotape of me, of a baby when I turned a year old. I had my first birthday party in the hospital.
Jared's nurse, her name is what?
There's not very many people like me that have a job. They just live with a roommate. I've succeeded with having a job. I am a certified nursing assistant at a local nursing home. This is another part of the CF. It impairs your ability to learn as quick as a normal person. Becoming a CNA for me at first was going to be real difficult. I was going for student funding one day, and I tried the student funding agency over by the college. They rejected me because they think I wasn't able to do the job. And of course I found another funding agency, and they finally got me through it. They finally helped me out some.
No! Stop it! Stop it!
I've never found anybody yet that would actually like to be with a person that coughs every day, has to take medicine every day. I've met a lot of people, girls that I've become friends with, but those girls that pretty much already have kids or have a husband. I would really love to become a father one day. It'd really, really keep me on my feet. I wouldn't be as lazy as I am right now because I have nothing to do except wake up in the morning, take all my medicine, and if I don't have to work, I just have to try to find something to do to help the day go by.
As a parent, raising Jared all these years, and it's been very hard and heartbreaking to know that what he has to go through every day. Jared's 29 years old today. He wasn't supposed to live past 12.
And I was told when I was younger, a person with CF wouldn't live past 20. I'm 29 now. At the moment, I haven't had to have a lung transplant. Well, yeah, as I get older, dying does scare me a little bit because, like I said, I'm getting older. I'm developing mild anxiety. If I could tell everybody in the world one thing about CF, You are able to be a normal person, but it's very difficult to be a normal person when you got to take a lot of medication every day, and you got to deal with cough attacks, and you got to deal with certain people looking at you in a way where they think that you shouldn't be here.